Isn't this interesting?
So this is kind of the pajama sort of version that I went with, more of a negligee, if you will.
Turned out very well, I think.
Thank you. This fabric is thrifted. It is, I got all this fabric for $12, and it is from a 1950s dress. So it is accurate to the era I was kind of inspired by when I was making this garment. Even some of the stuff that you've got mom or you've got me, it's always just so beautiful. It's always my absolute favorites in terms of stuff you can wear to bed. You just have such an immaculate taste for what's going to be comfortable, but still very, very beautiful looking.
Well, I think the feminine body should be dressed in as lovely a garment as possible.
Like a princess.
Yes.
Every time you go to sleep.
Yes, I think that's a lovely feeling. And of course, we know women work very, very hard. There should be moments in life where they can have this feeling about how they're dressed,
right,
or what they're wearing.
Right.
They work hard all day long in doing many other different things in life.
Yeah.
This is necessary as well.
Definitely.
And so I like to feel that maybe something I've drawn that appeals, that can be made into an actual garment. That's a lovely feeling for me. Yeah, thank you, honey.
Sort of a silhouette that comes here and then goes down. It was the first time
I see that. I like this area. I like what you did with the different parts of this. And I especially like the area that you did with the sleeve and putting this band here, like the kind of area that you did at the neckline, because your idea for it has a lot more interest. This was just simply a ruffle, and that looks a whole lot more decorative. I like that.
I first made a ruffle, but sometimes when you're working with certain fabrics, in your mind it will look one way, and then you go to make it and it just doesn't look good with that fabric.
Right.
This fabric is really, I love how shiny this fabric is. It's really pretty, but it just didn't look good as a ruffle.
Right.
It was sticking out all weird. I couldn't get the corners to look good.
That's why I'm very impressed with, and that's why I like what you did with it, because actually it has a more decorative effect. And that's kind of, that adds a nice touch to it.
This was my first time using, because this fabric is very stiff. There is no stretch to this fabric whatsoever.
No, there is not satin.
It has closures over here, which I kind of messed up on. You can see some of the fabric doesn't perfectly lay.
And it did quite well for having a little more difficulty with it. It turned out very well, I think.
Was that something that was typical for women to have?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. That was especially a lovely gift for a young lady about to get married. Family would like to give them a peignoir set. I believe it was Victoria's Secret was very big on having beautiful peignoir sets, and they were just absolutely gorgeous. And I think in the old time movies, you will many times see an actress wearing a beautiful piece of nightwear that was, just absolutely gorgeous. I wondered if at a particular time in our history, that because of the fact that those things would have to be laundered and looked after, cared for, and the washing machines became different than what they were. And of course, even the old time washing machines weren't exactly what you'd want to put that garment in. Later on, they created a beautiful nylon bag to put different very delicate things in. And of course, it took up a certain amount of space. And maybe people who had the right kind of closet, or they could afford to have something of that nature. So I think there were a lot of things that came into play with respect to this sort of finding its way out of the, no, this is, hey honey, you're home from work, hi.
And you gave me a bunch of other buttons.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, because I thought you might want to try your own kind of version. Oh, buttons now. My God, 2 on a card, and they want 5 something for 2 lousy buttons. That's why I always look in those bins when I'm in those resale. Oh man, sometimes somebody's giving up something, and I like these things on the side. No, that's cute. So but I like what you did with the upper thing with this.
Yeah, that was tricky.
Yeah.
$1, all this fabric. And it's beautiful fabric.
Yeah, it is.
It had someone clearly left it outside in the sun. So it was sun damaged on the bottom. and someone took bleach and just
Oh,
on it.
ouch.
So, but I thought it was very beautiful fabric still. So I cut off the bottom of the dress and
You
I
have to watch,
repurposed
yeah,
the rest of the fabric
into the
these
sleeve area.
sleeves. So there's still some like rips and stuff on
Yeah,
it.
but you don't see it.
You
Not
can't-
when you, no.
You could see some of the sun damage here.
Yeah,
It's like
A
purple.
little bit, but you know what? When you're moving around and the lighting, people think it's more the lighting.